Now that we've worked through rate, we're going to talk about payment terms. And this is another piece that really isn't fun for content creators and can trip them up. And I've seen some really, really predatory, yucky bullshit from some brands out there and some agencies, more perhaps, that is really not advantageous to content creators that I want to nip in the bud right now. So payment terms basically means when you're going to get paid. So you do your deliverables and you send your invoice. You should send an invoice because you're a business. Most of the time the business is going to request that you send an invoice to you. So it's just records for everybody. You send an invoice after you execute the deliverables, but you'll know your payment terms ahead of time because payment terms are in the contracts. And so most often the payment terms are net 30, which means 30 days after like your invoice is received or after the partnership is completed, you will receive payment. If you have really strong leverage, if you're a celebrity, if you've just got a way bigger audience in this brand and you're kind of doing them a favor, you can advocate for upfront payment. A lot of celebrity talent that I've worked with tends to get 50 to 100% of the payment upfront for the execution. That's not something that I found to be common for content creators. And when we're on the brand side, you know, the net 30 is really based on accounting and keeping these systems moving with cash flow. I know we don't love waiting 30 days, but that is common. Now, if you see more than net 30, that's where you should perk up and prepare to negotiate. So net 45, net 60, it's got to be pretty sweet, y'all. It's got to be a pretty juicy deal. And I almost never. There have only been like maybe a handful of times that I've ever allowed more than net 30. And it was like really big partnerships where it's like they've got the leverage and this is really big spending and we'll like we don't have the leverage to be like, no, but we're also not going to walk away. But in general, I say never over net 30. You want to be really aware of this because you don't want a not so happy surprise later. And I've seen some really predatory language in contracts where brands will basically be like, oh, we're agreeing to a 6-month deal. And so it's net 60 on the 6 months of you delivering content, which means, oh wait, you're not even going to get paid till like 8 months after you start this partnership. So for 8 months, you're going to do free labor? I don't think so. You really want to like hone in on that before signing any contracts. Again, consult with a lawyer. If you need legal advice, I'm not giving you legal advice. I'm just saying that's something that I've watched creators really get screwed on.